hosts. And sorry about the massive delay. I had some problems with my computer. Excuse me, because it's a little bit later for me, I'm going to have to eat my dinner while I'm playing the game. Hopefully that is not too disruptive and you'll get some nice ASMR type sounds. Just check the levels as well. Yeah, they're fine. Okay. Let's get into the game, which is Kerbal Space Program. And I'm just going to adjust the ambient sounds down to, say, 20%. Yeah, that's a bit more tolerable. Okay, I recall the contracts. Ooh. These ones are good. Space data from Mun. And explore Minmus. Also a very nice contract. So let's get those. Let's get the really easy ones done first. And I think also we've got to put a flag on the Mun. Cool. Log temperature. There we go. Transmit data. Oh, we're out of charge. Why are we out of charge? Oh. We're facing the wrong way. And we can't actually recharge until we get positioned in the correct direction. That is a pain. Okay. Let's try and exploit a different satellite then. Oh, Rabbit Claw Rescue is fine. Comsat 1. Let's have a look at you. Do you? Hello, bully. How are you? Okay, you're facing directly into the sun. Let's grab some data off of you. Log temperature. Cancel. Oh. We can transmit data. Transmit all. Oh, we've got this whole battery situation. So now let's recharge the battery. I am quite fine today. I had a little bit of problems with my computer earlier on, but I now am quite fine after transmit data, after basically vacuuming out all the cooling parts of my computer, and now it is quite happy. So I am quite happy, and it's good that you are trying to do better. I hope you achieve that goal. And oh, excuse me. Please excuse the eating sounds, as in I had to take dinner a bit later than normal. Oh, had to stream a bit later than normal, so it came into my dinner time. Yep. Now, I'm going into another probe. You are powered up. Can transmit data from there as soon as it's fully charged. Transmit data. Done. There's no extra data. Log temperature. Keep experiment. View data. Transmit data. There we go. So, 2 very easy contracts done. Science data from space round Kerbal. Just received experimental data from the space round Kerbal. Good luck. Got 21k from that. 3 science and 5 rep. And 3 science and 5 rep. That's both good things. And since I didn't have to spend anything to do that, that is pure profit. Oh, that's a pain. Yeah, I haven't gone to 11 yet. I tend to wait until all the problems have been solved and people are confident that the system is stable before I migrate the OS that I am running. Excuse me. And now this is going to be our spaceship that is going to go onto the Mun. Now this is our original Mun lander. The problem with this one is that it has a very tight get the messages away. Go away, you messages. You're getting in the way of everything else. I was saying it has very tight requirements for successfully getting on and off of the Mun. And it tends to strand our explorer on the planet, on the Mun, which is not what I like. Yeah, I'm going to go along with your recommendation there. So what I am thinking is we've got new engines and excuse me, new toys, and we might switch over that because I'm thinking we go and replace these with a bigger engine, and that will give us some more, basically more fuel on the higher things. So get the big tanks now. I'm gonna swap out the decouplers to the ones that stand off a bit more, because I think there's going to be a problem with them colliding with the main body of the ship. So put them up here, then big ass fuel tanks. Can be attached to them. Come on, behave. There we go. And like that. Then the engines. So I was saying raw thrust. It's heavier, but has better this has better atmospheric thrust, so put them on there. Now make sure all of these are at the bottom. And double check here. Yep, we've got good and fuel to weight ratio into the fuel tanks, and we'll come in and basically say like that, like that. Now finally we've got to cap that off with a pair of these. Do we have in our utilities, how about, just in case, we stick those there, and another pair here to help our ability to separate. And also we might be able to recover the fuel tanks. Right, we'll call this Mun Visitor 1, actually 2, because the previous. Save. Okay. That, hold on. That looks good. Okay, let's have a look at who we're going to crew it with. I've been rotating between Jeb and Vadalina, so Valentina can pilot this one. I'm just going to finish off my dinner. Okay. Looks good. Save this. Gonna exit out. I'm just gonna check. Since we got those contracts done, I'm just gonna double check. See if there is anything. No, there is nothing that we could do cheaply. Actually, 93 science points. That actually unlocks stuff at the 90 level, which is here. Is there anything we want here? Hitchhiker container, which is useful. Experimental controls, lights. Landing. Better heat shields. Oh, the nice parachute. And aerodynamics. All the nose cones. Oh, these are all nice. I'm almost tempted to grab these, but let's actually go and not get distracted. Actually fly this spaceship. Double check that the right crew is on board. Yep. Go for launch. Now this is going to be a bit of a challenge, since it is the first time we are launching this spacecraft in this configuration. Okay. That's to max. I don't have bracing on this. This is not going to go well. Let's see. Oh, it does actually have a bit of bracing. Okay. Right. Up we go. This is flying surprisingly well. Now, getting a slight, I'll give it a slight lean. Bit will basically correct. Okay. 7 kilometers up. We are doing well. We're not over accelerating, which is good. Continue our gravity turn. there. Actually, we're already... We are already on the first stage, getting into... I think I could have afforded a much more vigorous gravity turn there. Okay. So, yeah, let's basically allow ourselves to drift up until we get closer to there and basically recircularize ourselves. I am pretty sure a better launch profile would have been a lot more efficient, but this is actually quite nice. Okay. Right. So basically I'm angling this down to force it to put more thrust into there, and we can go up like that. That should now circularize ourselves quite nicely. It's probably easier to look at it on the diagram. Yeah. A lot of this energy is being used to accelerate the fuel, which is typical when you're doing a circularization, but I prefer to be a little bit overstocked on fuel rather than understocked. And coming in here. Oh. And you get reported as spam. Now I have to click back onto there. Right. And oh, that's neat. Okay. Right, now we have a nice, neat little orbit all set up. Okay, so can plan out our maneuver. Like that. That'll be good. Right. So, another over here. Take us into the orbit of the Mun. Excellent. Things are going quite well. I like this new ship. But hopefully, it is actually cost effective. Because that's the one thing I did not check. Because those big ass tanks might actually be too expensive for what we're doing. Because this is actually quite over-spec'd. Right. Now what? It's 1 minute 12 second burn. Or 1 minute 4 second burn. So I'm thinking we go for 30 seconds. Go. Burn. Nicely lined up. Through our maneuver node. See our orbit expanding nicely, and we will get a maneuver quite soon. Right. There we go. Up. Need to correct, and we've just lost right out of that stage. Okay. Here we go. Up. Kill the engines. Nice. Yep, this is working just as I planned it. Shall I go there? Shut down this engine. And now I'm going to take a little bit of a break while I get hold of some liquids. So I will be right back. But let's go to my handy dandy be right back. Duh. And I'm back. So, while we are tumbling out of control, we're going to plan our next maneuver. And I've noticed, focus view, that's not a good sign. So let's go here. How are we for power? Got plenty of power. We don't have. Oh, we do have a controller. Control from here. I'm wondering if sometimes the control point gets confused. Point default. Switch to control point reversed. Does that help? Okay. Stabilized. Default. Not sure what was going on there. But what we do have to do is adjust our orbit a little bit so we don't run into the moon. That's activate engine. Not a recommended thing. So just ease ourselves out. Out, 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 out. There we go. There. That was a lot safer. Add a maneuver to get ourselves into a stable orbit. That will probably take up the most of the reserves on that and switch us to our landing engine. So that is actually quite good. Flick over here. Right. So in we go. Fast forward ourselves. Till we get into the orbit. Seconds, so we can skip through to about 9. Okay, full thrust. Okay. We are. A nice stable orbit. It's a bit like that. Let's save. Game. Got a lander there. Probe on that other side. I want to come down during the daytime. So here, let's add a maneuver to tilt ourselves up a bit. Then come down. Inside. That crater, where it tends to be flat. So, sheet there. Now, our target is to land with at least 800 meters a second of delta V. Just burn into here, adjusting our orbit and basically putting ourselves on a landing trajectory. Right. That is... that's quite acceptable. Kill that. Save our game. Right. Let's set ourselves up for a landing. Deploy. So, go. So fast forward to here. And then go full stop. Go into descent. So. Just keep burning until we have going straight down, and then we'll do a proper proper landing. Switch to radar altimeter, because that is what we need for a proper landing. Hold on. And as always, my landings are hellishly scary. Okay, coming in, tilting up, basically kill our velocity now. This is just to stop our drift. Right. I like this. Save the game. Why did you track the gear? I want the gear, because that's what we need to land with. Okay, 2 kilometers up, 50 meters a second, 17. Let's get ourselves down to something reasonable. Right. Now, line 100 meters up, 600 meters up, 40 meters a second. Let's get ourselves slowed down to a nice landing velocity. Don't want to overdo it though, because then we flip over. 100 meters up, 5 meters a second, 4 meters a second, 3. Just ease ourselves down. And 100 meters and boom! Oh dear. Okay. Safe landing. We have a safe landing. Shut down engines. Right. Right. Let us we are not too far from where we previously landed. So, let's go. Crew report. We landed in the same, oh, that's a pain. We've landed here before. So, does that mean that if we go log pressure data, you've got to do that from inside the spaceship. Did I save? Well, can do. We still can do plant the flag, get our reward, and since Bully was talking in the Bully Guire, we have already been here. Okay. Take surface sample. At least the surface sample will get us some data. Right. So now we get back onto the ship. Climb aboard. Oh. Just nudge yourselves around. Sit easy, up we go. Okay. Just get myself grab there. Board. I go log pressure data, yeah. But the soil sample will be enough, will be worth enough. So contract complete. Our trackers have confirmed this plan. The flag has been planted on the mun. Nicely done. Excellent. It gets us some more money. And more importantly, more science. So, thankfully, this one, getting back will be a lot easier. So, like that. Engine. Keep an eye on that fuel because we can dump that as soon as we don't need it. And E. North's up there. Okay. Don't point yourself down. Still got to go up a bit. So get the periapsis up around say 10 kilometers. Six. 8, 9, 10. And then add a maneuver. Right. 183. That looks good. Actually, we can just do it that way. Burn time 20 seconds. Yep, I can live with that. Right. So down to 10 seconds. Just And 10. So we go down to 10 and burn. Right. This will be recirculating our orbit. So we're now in orbit proper. We didn't even need the landing fuel. Didn't even need the stage. So now we are in orbit proper. We want to get ourselves a re-entry. No, don't want to actually get over here and set you. Not the probe, I want the planet. No, you don't want to focus on the planet. The side that allows me to properly re-enter. So right, slightly adjust that. Good. The fact that it disappeared indicates that we've got a periapse. That's too deep. 43 is a pretty good value for that. Okay. So, get ourselves ready. Fast forward ourselves. To keep an eye on over node. 30-second burn time. Want to probably go 15 seconds in. Okay. There. Right. Okay. So. Saying we are breaking orbit. And shut down. Right. And I got the thing right. Excellent. So gonna say set that to there. Here. We've still got excessive fuel left. Ah. Split those off. coming out of the atmosphere? Oh, it did one of them. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Walk completely around. Might have not gone deep enough, but we'll soon find out. Right. Yeah. Actually, let's screenshot that. Because fiery re-entries are really enjoyed. Let's hide chat for a second. Another screenshot. Okay, chat, you can come back. Right. There's another occasion where we're going to be skimming across the top. But I'm going to correct that. And how do I fix the focus? Nope. Gotta check that in the manual again. Actually, checking online. Program map focus on ship. The backspace key. Okay. Thought I was hitting the backspace key. No. That is weird. Up there. I'm just going to correct this. So I'm down to... That's fine. I can warp to there. Once we've entered the atmosphere... Oh, it's a bit more aggressive than we wanted. Right. Now... So... Perhaps this is going to get us to descend. Excellent. Excellent. Burning off the velocity. we are coming right in for our landing surface. So we are under 3 kilometers per hour. Right. Under 1 kilometer per hour. We are 300 kilometers up. Right. Soon be going sub-hypersonic. We can lose that. And should be slowing down real soon. We can deploy, so I've armed the parachutes, so very shortly we will be seeing them deploy. Slow us down the final bit. Excellent. And the heat shield seems to have got itself tangled up. It'll probably fall off when the chutes fully deploy. So about 11 kilometers up, coming down nice and steady. This was a textbook flight. The only problem is I think it was a bit too big. Yeah, that we had a bit too much energy involved. But what that means is we can use it for the Minmus planned flight as well. So that comes down, and recovering the sample might actually be enough to unlock some really useful science. There we go. Solder up. Yep, as I thought. It's going to splash down. Probably become debris. Yep, got destroyed. Yeah. Fast forward this bit. Since we are just descending at about 5 meters a second, that's nice and stable. 300. Not that it makes much difference since we are above the ocean. Last 100 meters. I wonder if we can get a crew report from here. Yeah, keep experiment. Let's review that report. We report while flying over Kerbin's water. From this perspective you can see the underwater topography. Excellent. So Keep experiment. Recover the vessel. That is a textbook mission. So, crew report flying over the Mun. Got ourselves 3.5 science. EVA report. No science since we've already done it. Surface sample from Mun Northern Crater. 120 science. Yay! Recovery of vessel returned from the Mun. 0.8 of science. That's good. So, in total, we earned 124.3 science. That is really nice. Parts. Re-entry module. Parachute. Personal parachute. EVA jetpack. Oh! The ablator did survive. And didn't get destroyed. Yeah, just trivial amounts of funds. Crew. No XP gain. Huh. She must have already been on. Total reputation 461. Done. So 218. Right. 300. So I want to get the nuclear stuff. Heavier rockets. Cheetah. Skiff. Kodak. Ooh, mainsail. And the bigger tanks. Or adapters. RCS fuel tanks. And another tank. This one looks more fun. So, we'll grab that. That reduces us to 58. Can't use those yet. We go out of here. Let's have a look at the mission. Another plant flag on Mun. We can definitely do that. Science data from the surface. Definitely can do that. Mainsail on trajectory. That no, mainsail is for launching off of the planet. That's not. Okay. We might actually be able to do that. We've got the grabby claw thing. So we'll grab that as well. Now, what we can do is we're probably going to leave the game here for the time being, but flyby plant certificate. Oh yeah. Go on to just have a look at Emmy's class. Oh, we can't actually join it at the moment. Oh, that's just going anywhere. Explorer 1. That's Far Explorer. What we want is the Mun landing one. Flying that. So, this will give us a little bit more science. And some extra cheap money. Okay. Review data. Transmit. Oh. Let's wait until the Mun rises. Sun comes up. Alright. So, fully charged. Let's grow that again. Transmit data. 100%. 100%. Done and done. Contract complete. Excellent. So, back to Space Center. I like these little cheap contracts that give us money without spending anything. So, we're already back up to 61 science points. Any will be in a specific point. We'll leave that be now. As I said, this has actually been a textbook mission. So we will save it here and go back to our main screen and thank all the people who were watching with me and everybody who will be watching in the archives. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.